Do I also have to let you know really quick that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes? Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Awesome.
Joe, we're going to gather some more information and make it really fast, and then we'll get you off the phone line here. I have to tell you one last thing, that while we have been talking to you and you were sending these flowers out, that your girlfriend, Kate, was listening in and heard every word that you just said.
How?
Joe, this is the Mojo in the Morning Show, and we were doing the War of the Roses, and Kate is actually on the phone with us right now, wondering who you would send a free dozen roses to. Kate, is that one of the people that he hangs out with, or do you not know any of the people that he hangs out with names?
I mean, I don't know their names because I've never met any of them, but I see a bunch of them on his Snapchat story, and I bet she's one of them.
That might be something to go back. I don't know if you can look at that or look at any stuff that he's tagged in on Instagram or Facebook.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Kate, who do you think is cheating?
My boyfriend.
And what's the reasoning? Why do you think that he's cheating?
He's been away at college, and he just came back for the summer, and he's been really kind of weird and distant with me.
Where does he go to school?
He's up at Central.
How long have you guys been together?
Since we were 16, so it's been 3 years.
Okay.
And do you visit him at all?
Not really. I offer all the time, and he doesn't really. He says that he's super busy with class and everything, and so there hasn't really been a good time.
So you usually just see him when he's coming home to visit his parents?
Yeah, I see him for holidays and then for the summer.
So now with him being home for the summer, what's been different than, say, last summer?
He's just been really distant. Every time I'll text him like I usually do, and it takes a really long time to respond, and he's always kind of tired and doesn't really want to hang out with me, and it's just weird. He was always so happy and, loved to see me, and I just feel like that's kind of gone down a little bit.
Has he hung out with the same group of people that he did in high school that went on to Central? Or did he make, new friends since
he
he's
has,
been there?
one or two people here that he still talks to, but he has this, whole new group of friends. And it's the weird thing is he hasn't really introduced me to any of them. So sometimes it kind of feels like he's embarrassed of me, or that he's hiding me or something.
Bunch of guy friends?
Some guy friends, but it's also girls.
Okay.
And I haven't met any of them.
You think that your boyfriend, since you were 16 years old, is cheating on you? We're going to find out what's going on. We're going to call him up to offer him a free dozen roses to see where he sends them. It's the War of the Roses. We're hoping that he sends those flowers to Kate. Hang on the phone for a second. Mute your phone line, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's call him up.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Joe, please.
That's me.
Hi, Joe. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling from a brand new online floral company. We're called rosesbloom.com. If you have 30 seconds to answer 2 short survey questions for me, we are going to give you a dozen long-stemmed red roses that you can send to the person of your choice anywhere in the country. Not going to cost you anything. I'm not even going to ask you for credit card information or anything like that. We are just trying to get our name out there, and we're hoping that you'll use us in the future when you order flowers.
Do you have anything other than flowers?
No. We're just a floral company. I can do a different arrangement if you're not into the red roses, though. That's not a problem.
Okay.
You still want to do the roses? It's like a romantic bouquet, to be honest with you.
We'll just do roses.
Okay. Joe, have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months?
I can't say that I have.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
Not particularly.
Okay. As a thank you for participating in the survey, rosesbloom.com is now authorized to provide you with those roses, that 1 dozen long-stemmed red roses. And so we need to get you going with some info, and let's start with a first and a last name of who these are going to go to. And they can go out today, by the way.
We'll do, her name's Jenna.
Okay. And can I have a phone number for Jenna?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta look for it. Okay. It's 734.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Joe, I'm going to start you an account on here. So if you ever do decide to order flowers, one day it's going to be a lot easier for you because we're going to have all of your information saved. So I'm putting Jenna in. And what is her relationship to you?
She's just a good friend.
Okay. And at rosesbloom.com, we also offer something unique. It's a digital voice card where you can leave your own message that will get played when the flowers get delivered. So Jenna will get a text, and that voice memo instead of a card will be included there. Did you want to go ahead and do something like that? It's better than a card, just because it's more personal.
Sure.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to count you down, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Jenna. Hope you enjoy the roses. I'm sure that they're just a drop in the bucket for you, but you love the roses so much, and I hope you like these.
Okay, awesome. Do I also have to let you know really quick that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes? Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Awesome.
Joe, we're going to gather some more information and make it really fast, and then we'll get you off the phone line here. Have to tell you one last thing, that while we have been talking to you and you were sending these flowers out, that your girlfriend, Kate, was listening in and heard every word that you just said.
How?
Joe, this is the Mojo in the Morning Show, and we were doing the War of the Roses, and Kate is actually on the phone with us right now, wondering who you would send a free dozen roses to. Kate, is that one of the people that he hangs out with, or do you not know any of the people that he hangs out with names?
I mean, I don't know their names because I've never met any of them, but I see a bunch of them on his Snapchat story, and I bet she's one of them.
That might be something to go back. I don't know if you can look at that or look at any stuff that he's tagged in on Instagram or Facebook and see if this is one of the people. And he has nobody in his life that is that name. I mean, you heard the first and last name. He has nobody else that's like a cousin or any of that stuff?
Well, he's a good friend.
I've never heard anybody with that name before.
Right.
Never.
But sometimes you're best friends with somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to get...
Why would you send her roses? That's just so
I don't know.
romantic.
Right.
Well, he didn't seem like he wanted to send in any flowers at all, but...
Is he still there?
No, he hung up the phone. Let's try to get him back on the phone and get some answers for you, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the Morning.
Backstory on this one is that he goes to school at Central Michigan University. Fire up chips. I don't know if we fire up, though, for cheaters. And she stays and goes to school, and she asked not to say where, but it's close to home. And what did you find out, Kay?
So I'm on his Instagram, and I see one of his friends is a girl named Jenna, and so I think this is her, but it looks like she has a boyfriend tagged in like a bunch of her pictures.
So maybe there's nothing to it other than they're just friends?
I guess so. It's just, why wouldn't he want to send things to me?
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird. Even if there's nothing going on, like, it's like, why wouldn't you want to send me roses?
Right.
Sometimes the hardest thing, though, going back to being like separated, even like long distance relationships are like this. When you come back and you're together, sometimes you have a hard time like telling somebody, hey, I'm not as interested as we have been being in relationships. Like I've seen this before with the college relationship where all of a sudden you come back and you kind of distance yourself hoping that
It'll fizzle out.
it will just fizzle out. I mean, I hate to even say that, but maybe there's nobody else in his life. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. We've tried to call him and we're not getting an answer from him. It's now gotten to the point where it almost is like he's bumping our calls.
I actually, I shot him a text just to see what was going on, and he said that he just got really embarrassed. He didn't want his mom to hear him on the radio, so he panicked and he hung up.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. We'll talk more.
Okay.
What's up? Hello. Is this Hurrah?
Hi, yes.
Hi, what'd you want to say? It's War of the Roses.
The number he gave was a local number, so
Yeah.
he probably has somebody that's there, and that's probably why he doesn't want to hang out with her.
Well, that's the interesting part of it all is I've been trying to call that number and have gotten nothing but a voicemail. So I just did a text, and the text
probably text her.
And the text was, "Hi, can you please call me back?" And I didn't put who it was because I just want to see if they'll text. If you can, please call within the next hour. It showed as red. So we're hoping possibly that they will call back. But you're absolutely right in this. And just to not give too much information because of Kate asked this, but they're in the Metro Detroit area. So this is not somebody I met up, at school, and we're not hanging out that close together. They're obviously close together. You're right, from the area code. What's going on, Sarah?
Hi. Yeah, it sounded like when he was leaving his special voice message or whatever that he said something about sending her flowers before or seeing her getting flowers before. So he hoped that she would like the ones that he was sending.
Yeah, he definitely alluded to the fact that she has a lot of flowers or gets a lot of flowers or something.
Just a drop in the bucket. I think that's what he said.
I don't wonder if that's about flowers or about the fact that she gets a lot of stuff. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
I definitely think that there's something going on. I mean, I have a ton of guy friends, but no one ever sends me red roses.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm not that special of a friend.
Right, and that is why I always stress what the arrangement is, right?
Yeah.
Because that can make a difference between a random, really pretty summer bouquet and long-stemmed red roses. Those are going to somebody that you are romantically involved with.
Let's listen to that one more time. This is the message.
Hey, Jenna. Hope you enjoy the roses. I'm sure that they're just a drop in the bucket for you, but you love the roses so much, and I hope you like these.
He said you love the roses so much.
Yeah.
So there was other
as
roses.
if he had gotten some before.
Well, he said,
Yes.
I hope you love the roses so much. Maybe he meant,
that
I don't know.
No, he said you loved them.
He said you love the roses.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that they're
That's what I was
just
thinking.
a drop
Maybe
in the
he
bucket for you,
maybe
but
he misspoke,
you
but I really doubt he did.
love the roses so much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, how old are you?
37.
Okay, so say, I don't know, 10 years ago or more, you're dating through college and you date somebody, and I don't know if this is the case for you, and you want to kind of like move on from a relationship. That's the part of my life where I always was like what he's doing, where I was distant.
Yeah.
You know, I never wanted to like
Yeah,
just
it
be
makes
upfront.
sense.
Like I never,
Of course.
I dated and married Chelsea very, very young. But before Chelsea, I had a couple of like girls that I would date. And I was always that guy that just, it was the change of a season for me, you know, in my life. And it was like, all right, I don't want to be with them. And I don't know if any of the listeners have ever done what this guy's doing, but I know everybody was like, oh, he's gaslighting her. Okay. But back then, what it is you just don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So you just kind of say, all right, we were away at college. I was away from you for a while where we weren't together. Now I'm coming back home. And instead of saying, hey, you know what? We shouldn't even date anymore. I'm just like, I still want to be away, you know?
Yeah.
But away locally in your town that you live in.
I can see that.
Ashley, what's up? It's War of the Roses.
Hi. I don't know if anyone else heard this, but it almost sounds like he's alluding that she loves that rose so much, like the rose toy.
Really?
Jumps on Google real quick.
Oh, no.
Is it what is that? Is that that's an adult device?
It is an adult-friendly device.
So it's not necessarily a flower possibly that Jenna is enjoying.
Oh.
It's
Go
possibly the rose device.
My mind did not
Go
go there.
Ashley.
Yeah, he didn't say roses. He said you love that rose so much.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Wow. How did you get that into
I'm sure that they're just a drop in the bucket for you, but you love the rose so much, and
Huh. Wow.
She's a detective.
God, I hope so.
In my mind, that's what she meant, or he meant, even if that's not it.
Ashley, leave it to Ashley here, Ashley. We're gonna say thank you.
You're a dirty girl.
The perfect drop for you.
Heather, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning. What are your thoughts on this?
To me, it seems like he's trying to pursue this girl that if it doesn't go through, he still has his girlfriend to fall back on.
So he's pursuing this girl that he sent the flowers to, and then his reaction to when I said to him, hey, your girlfriend heard this thing, that was the, basically my stomach just dropped moment for him. And
Right,
so,
and then it seems kind of funny how, like, when she tried to contact him, that he was embarrassed that his mom was going to hear it.
yes. But I will tell you this, though, if I'm, a 20-year-old or 21-year-old guy, I don't want my mom hearing me on a radio show being a guy that's a cheater.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Although I don't know if I want that as a 45-year-old guy. Joy, what's happening?
Hey, I think the boyfriend's trying to kick the other boyfriend out of the picture.
Kick what other boyfriend?
If Jenna has a boyfriend, the girlfriend said she was on the Instagram and said the Instagram. Oh my gosh, I'm old.
Because you said the Instagram?
The girl that Jenna has a boyfriend.
Right.
So if the guy knows that Jenna has a boyfriend, he's trying to slide in and say, hey, I can be your new boyfriend.
Oh, and maybe that was the reference to like the drop in the bucket. Like she's constantly getting stuff from her boyfriend.
I don't ever.
Yeah.
Man, you're creative today, everybody.
Yeah, everybody's got a theory. I kind of like the whole rose toy theory
Yeah, that's
better.
where my head is.
Joy.
I've been Googling ever since she said it.
Joy, have you ever heard of a vibrator called the Rose?
No, I am not familiar. I'm sure one exists, though.
Yes. Well, no one does because we're all, for the last 5 minutes, if you've noticed, we've been a little flustered. We're all looking at different versions of the rose. You can buy a yellow rose. You can get a red rose. They have an orange rose. They've got all kinds of different roses. By the way, I just want you to know that if the sales...
Pink rose?
Well, we can get you one of those too. Actually, no, they're out of stock right now. I'm sorry.
They got a good price on them at Walmart, though.
By the way, Walmart sells them.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Do you feel, can I ask, I love Walmart for anything you want to buy, but I don't know, I feel kind of dirty if I'm buying my device at Walmart.
Discount
adult toys.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to step up my game. At least go to Target for my rose.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel cheap going to Walmart. Thank you for the call.
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.